myself straight. Let me fix my mic here. I don't like it. I don't like it right there. It's a little better. Hopefully y'all can hear me just fine. Y'all know what it is. I hope y'all enjoyed a little vibe this morning. Happy Monday. Happy Monday to you. Hope y'all had a good weekend. I'm going to explain why I'm wearing this horrific hoodie right now. Yeah, I said it. So y'all just got to let me vent for a little, okay? I don't need your trolls. I don't need your 2 cents. But just let me vent for a second, okay? I'll get to the important stuff. Just let me vent for a second. I'll explain to you why I'm wearing this, okay? I'll explain to you why I'm wearing this. I need to vent. It's been a horrible football weekend for me, okay? But I'll get to the important topic too. There's a lot been going on. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to it all, but I'll try to get to it as much as possible. There's a lot of stuff going on. And it's been a while. I'm sorry for those that's been supporting me and been waiting. That's my apologies. I'll do better. You know how life gets. Okay. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. For those of you who tune in now, for those of you who tune in later, I'm gonna put it up on my YouTube page as a episode. I'm gonna start doing that. It's on the live part, but I'm gonna start uploading it as a YouTube actual video. So we'll do that from now on. But I'm streaming live on a lot of platforms now. I'm on YouTube, Facebook. Actually, I'm adding Twitch to it, and obviously I'm on the tweets. So feel free to follow, support, like, subscribe, all that stuff. As I do at the beginning, I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for allowing me to do this. Give me another day, opportunity to speak my mind. Not everybody can do it, wants to do it, or is bold enough to do it, but He's given me that courage to go out and say what I have to say. So I want to always start off by thanking Him first. Secondly, everybody that's been supporting me from the beginning, I've gotten a couple more followers. I've gotten a couple more subscribers. So thank you all. I know it's been a little while since I made a video. We're getting on to the winter season now, and my house got hit with some sickness, and all the boys were getting sick, and I got it a little bit. And then, you know how life happens, right? So y'all forgive me. And thank you all. So for those who've been supporting, I really appreciate it. from the beginning. All the new people here, thank you so much for coming along for the ride. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. And you already know this page. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna speak the truth, and people ain't gonna like it. Oh well. But if you're here, then you're here for the truth anyways, and you already know the truth. So salute to you. Thank you. Much appreciated to everyone who's been supporting so far and continue to support. Again, spread the word, like, subscribe, and share. Tell your friends, tell your family. And what are we getting into first? Uh, First, let me go on my rant, okay? Let me go on my rant. All right. Um, let's see here. I don't want to see that. I want to go to the entire screen. All right. But I want y'all to look at something for me here. This right here. This right here. I'm not going to take too much time on this. But this team, every Sunday, my family comes over. We cook food. We grill food. We come together as a family, and we all sit down here and we watch this team. Why, you ask, we watch this team? I don't know. I can't tell you why we watch this team. This team is a complete embarrassment. Sunday after Sunday after Sunday after Sunday after Sunday, during the off season, during the bye week, when there's no football, when we're not even playing, we are an embarrassment to the National Football League. Lord have mercy. We got some technical difficulties going here. Let me fix this. That was a lie. We're back. Okay. This team is an embarrassment. And I don't know why I continue to put myself through this. I really don't. Dudes can't run the ball. Dudes can't pass the ball. I'm not even blaming our rookie quarterback. I'm not blaming him because we got no offensive line. Okay. The reason why we don't have an offensive line is because the coach and the coaching staff decided not to address that during the offseason. So you're gonna get a rookie quarterback with no offensive line. That's your plan. It's not working. I've always said this from the beginning. Any team that wants to get back on track after losing or after just being terrible, or they need a win to kind of jumpstart their season, play the Commanders. Play the Washington Commanders. It'll help. We'll help you. We'll help you. We'll be happy to help you. Happy to help you. Happy to help you. I should have known this from the beginning. Barely beat the Cardinals week 1. Barely. What's up? What's up? What's up? Thanks for joining, man. Appreciate you, man. Come on through. I'm gonna get to the topics here in a second. Just give me a chance to vent, please. I'm begging y'all. Just give me a chance, okay? Week 1, I should have known because we barely beat the Cardinals. Week 2, I should have known even more because Denver was up like 26-3 going into the half. I don't even know how we won that game. I don't know if that's Denver's fault or somehow the football gods said, you know what, the season's going to be miserable for this. Just getting this one. We start off 2-0, right? Start off 2-0. What's up, my man, Steve? What's good with you, Brody? We play the Bills. The Bills, I don't know. I mean, they're definitely a superior team to us, so they blow us out. I mean, they really didn't even blow us out until the end because our offense was terrible. Defense actually played pretty good that game. Offense was terrible. Bills, got away from us at the end. I don't know what the Bills are this year. They keep going up and down. They lost to the Patriots, so that's for Bills fans to be mad at. We play the Eagles well. That hadn't lost at that time yet. They were 5-0, I believe. They hadn't lost yet. We played them to overtime, and they took them a field goal to win. As a Redskins fan, Commanders fan, I'm like, okay, there's some hope there. We're 2-2, right? The next game is a Thursday night against the Bears team, who hadn't won since 2022. They haven't won a game since 2022. What do we do as a team? Embarrass. They embarrass the fans. That's what they do. They come out, they let this dude and this team score 40 points on them on a Thursday night, prime time. We're the only team playing. That's what they do, right? That's what they do. Okay, so I got to soak for a week and a half on that. Now we're 2-3. Now we got the Falcons. Okay, now we got the Falcons. Somehow we beat them. Again, I don't know if that's just us getting lucky or just the Falcons being bad. I don't know. I don't know. And as a matter of fact, I think the Falcons won Sunday. Maybe. I don't know. Yesterday. And then we come to the 1-5 Giants when everybody said, you know what, this is a good spot for y'all to take that next level, that next jump. No, we don't do that. 1-5, they come out and dominate the game, and we lose. And the score was only 14-7. We can't kick field goals. The receivers can't catch. This team is unprepared. Coaching staff just staying on the sideline like this. Ron Santos sound like this with no energy, no nothing, talking about whatever. Fire this dude. Everybody gets fired. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. This team is a complete embarrassment. It really is. It's an embarrassment. Year after year, they do the same thing. Year after year, they do the same thing over and over again. This team is atrocious. And we had a little bit of an easy part of our schedule where we're supposed to take advantage of because we got harder teams way down the end of the stretch when those games are going to mean anything. You think we're going to win those games? Absolutely not. We're not going to win those games. And we got the Eagles come. And not only losing to the Giants, right? Now we're 0-2 in the division. 0-2. Okay. Play the Eagles next week. That's 0-3 and another loss for you. I just don't understand it. I really don't. That's the end of my rant. I'm sorry, you guys, that you had to bear that, deal with that. But that's my rant. I don't need you trolls coming over here and saying this and saying that. Like, I know how bad my team is. Okay. And Steve is a Bears fan, and we gave him the first win. I don't think they've won a game since. I don't think they've won a game since they played us. What a I just okay. All right. We're done with that. Okay, yeah, we're done with that here. This team, I swear. Um, so I want to get into Dan, congrats, man. Congrats on your win. Congrats, man. Happy Monday to you. Happy Monday to you. You got a happy Monday. I got a misery Monday. That's what I got. I want to talk about the war. Hold on. Hold on. Let me set it up. Let me get it set up for y'all. But y'all know Israel and Palestine are going at it right now, and that's a big thing right now. And people want to know my thoughts. I'm gonna tell you my thoughts, so don't be offended by what I'm saying. I've had some interesting conversations with different people, and I'm gonna tell you how I feel. But I'm gonna go ahead and react to some videos about it as well. But for me personally, I believe in the Bible. I believe in Jesus Christ. So I'm naturally going to side with Israel. And if you don't know that, then you need to read the Bible. All right, I'm gonna do that. Now it's been some horrific videos I've seen over there, but I don't know what people think war is. And personally, if it was about war, if it was about land, if it was about that kind of thing, you would target strategic military places, right? Gaza or whatever over there. They're not targeting strategic military, but you would target airports, roadways, supply chains, stuff like that. That's what you would attack in a war or in war effort. That's what you would do, right? No, these people parachute. So I got two theories about the whole thing, right? There's always a conspiracy type theory that I'm always taking an angle to, and I'll explain that here in a second. But these dudes paraglided in and started shooting up concerts, start going through house in a house, taking women, taking children, going in households, executing people. It's just innocent people, just living their lives, right? I can't have that. That to me is a big no, right? If you ask me, lucky I'm not the president because a lot will be going on right now. A lot. Okay, and there is a lot going on, but our president right now ain't doing nothing, just sitting back. He's a shell of himself. He's a puppet. Okay, all I'm saying is everybody complained when Trump was in office about he gonna start us, so he gonna get us in war, blah blah blah. As a matter of fact, I think we had the most respect when he was in office. People can be mad at that all they want, but they don't want to hear the truth. When Trump was in office, everybody respected us. Our military was respected. The United States was respected. Now people just doing whatever they want. Countries are doing whatever they want. They don't fear us at all. They don't fear us at all. Okay, at all, and it's actually embarrassing. But if you're asking me, people are scared to take sides. You shouldn't take sides. They're both wrong. Blah blah blah. No, see, that's to me, that's an easy way to cop out. And I don't want to. I don't want to be in the middle of conflict. So I'm gonna just take both sides. Take that for what you will. I'm not coming at anyone in particular, but to me, that's just a soft approach to it. To me, I'm gonna side with Israel. I'm gonna stand with Israel. That is what it is. I may have people that I know that have Palestinian background, that's from Palestine, family there. I mean, I don't look at them differently. If they're living here in America, I see them as Americans, right? That's how I see them. And what I want is safety for Americans. You got people over there, Palestine, that's protesting death to America. I can't support that. I can't. It doesn't make me look at you different, because to me, I see you as American. And if I want safety for the American people, that includes you too. That includes you too. But you got people saying death to America. That's a big deal to me. And I don't know why it would be a big deal to you. And I'm not saying every person from Palestine, whatever, sides with that, right? I'm not saying that. There's a lot of people that think the way I think. But if y'all wondering where I'm standing, that's where I'm standing. And I'm not going to change that at all. And I'm not going to be mad at people.
You just gave him $6 billion.
But listen to my man here. This is on Newsmax, and he's going to go in, as he should go in, as we all should be going in, and we all should be thinking about this.
Great job, Joe Biden. You just gave him $6 billion. I knew you were a bad president, but this is such bad foreign policy. This is such a blunder in my mind. It almost appears intentional. This is the third global conflict that he's at least controlled.
Hope y'all heard that. Not one, not two, but three. Third global conflict. Afghanistan, he left all that equipment there and cost us 13 of our soldiers. So people forget that. Cost 13 of our soldiers and left all the equipment there. What do you think was going to happen?
Contributed to in not even one term as president.
Man ain't even made it 4 years. The man ain't even made it 4 years. And look at this chaos that we're in right now. Look at this chaos that we're in.
Oh, and speaking of contributions, don't forget this. Remember that $80 billion worth of stuff we left in Afghanistan? You know what was in that batch? About 3,500 M4s. Would you look at that?
What do y'all see? What do y'all see right there? Looks familiar, doesn't it? Looks familiar. Some of this stuff isn't done on purpose. I'm telling y'all, this stuff is not done on purpose. If you would open your eyes and stop looking at me thinking I'm crazy, you can look at me crazy today because I'm wearing this, right? You can look at me crazy today because I'm wearing this. But look at the stuff that's going on out here. It's not crazy. It's reality.
Any of those right there on that picture look familiar? Strikingly similar, especially considering most of that region uses the AK-47. I know, I was there. Look, that looks nothing like an M4. In that picture right there, in case you're not a gun guy, PEC-2 lasers, those are almost exclusively U.S. issued. The ACOG scope that's on the top of those guns right there, standard issue for most of the Army. Those aluminum stamped 30-round magazines look awful familiar to me, too. They laughed at Trump when he wanted to get out of Afghanistan. Great job, Joe Biden.
See? It's not all conspiracy. And y'all want to label me crazy conspiracy theories, blah, blah, blah. It ain't all conspiracy. I can tell you that right now. The stuff look familiar. The stuff look familiar. That's all I'm asking you. The stuff look familiar. That's all I'm asking you, man. That's all I'm asking. It's to take a look at some stuff. Open your eyes a little bit and say, first of all, the mainstream media all got it wrong. They got it wrong. Remember they told you that they bombed the hospital? Remember that? Remember that whole thing? They said Israel bombed the hospital. That was their message. Israel bombed the hospital. Wrong. Wrong. Stop watching the mainstream. Stop watching the news. Please stop. Please stop and do your own research. It wasn't Israel. Okay? It wasn't a hospital. The parking lot. Freaking Hamas messed up on their end and bombed their own selves pretty much. But I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing at all.
Hamas is a proxy force, a tool that's used to execute foreign policy objectives on behalf of Iran beyond Iranian borders. And it does so by using support, financial support, and weapons and training that come from Iran, as well as pulling from its own base of charitable donations.
By the way, if y'all got anything to say to me, I'll post it on as a video on my YouTube page or whatever. Feel free to leave a comment. Feel free to, spark a conversation. I'm here for it.
As a quasi-official, quasi-politically recognized group, Israel isn't really the target at all. What you have here is a conflict between Saudi Arabia and Iran. Iran is trying to prevent Saudi Arabia from closing diplomatic ties with Israel. And in order to do that, they know that they can use their proxy weapon, Hamas, to create conflict and chaos in between Gaza and Israel, which is going to force Netanyahu and his right-leaning, very conservative political base to attack and incur vengeance back into Gaza Strip, which means they are going to take the lives and intentionally attack Sunni Muslim Palestinians that exist in Gaza. And in so doing, they're going to cause a rift between Israel and Saudi Arabia.
Now, which leads me to my next conspiracy theory, and I'll move on from here, I promise. Israel is supposed to be the most they're supposed to be the country that has the most intel, like their intelligence, their ability to find out anything, their ability to know a lot about stuff as far as around the world, as far as people next to them. Their intelligence is up here. Intel department is up here. And I'm wondering, and I've talked to a couple people about this, how they allowed, or how did they not know that dudes were paratrooping in on some lawnmowers? That border is one of the most secure borders. And you tell me you didn't know some dudes with a bunch of lawnmower paragliders gonna come in there and start shooting up? That's the question I have. Anybody wants to educate me on that? I'm here for the education. But you're telling me you got the most intel out of pretty much the world. Your intelligence committee is up here, and you don't know about a couple dudes coming in, paragliding. Y'all didn't see that? Y'all didn't know 500 missiles was there at your border? You didn't know about those 500 missiles at all? Nobody knew anything, huh? Y'all just didn't know that. Again, it's okay to question everything. Those are the questions I have. I'm not going to harp on it long. Those are my thoughts on the war so far. Okay? Those are my thoughts on the war so far. So I'm going to move on from that. Next, I got an interesting. This might be heavy. This episode or this show might be geared towards women a lot, just because a lot's going on in the women's sphere, and I need the women to step up. But I think we have a problem here in society with protecting our children. And this is an interesting find I found. It's pretty much asking moms, which anybody who knows mama bears know that you don't mess with their children. Mama bears will fight the dad. They will. And kill you over their children. And this group of moms were asked, would they protect their children? Would they kill for their child to protect them? And some of the answers are shocking to me. And I don't know where we're at in society right now, where growing up, You don't mess with people's children at all. We don't mess with people's children, especially. And moms were the most protective. Yes, I'm protective of my children. You better believe. Mess with them if you want. It's a different wrath. It's a different wrath when it comes to children, right? It's just a different wrath. You don't mess with people's children at all. That's why that's why people who think like me, we're heavily against the grooming. We're heavily against the pride and all the other sexual explicit books in the schools, the drag show, kid drag shows, all that stuff. We don't want none of that because children are innocent and they need to be protected. And that's our job as adults in society, as parents in society. We protect children from this nonsense. That's our job. This video right here concerns me. And I want y'all to listen and y'all can give me y'all thoughts. But I was definitely bothered by this.
Would you kill for your child?
No. No. I'm willing to do
I'm gonna start it over. I can't believe some of these moms are saying no, they would not kill for their children if they needed to be protected. I tell you what, as a parent, and I'm gonna let the video play. I'm not saying my sons are always innocent, but when I get a call from the teacher and they says my son doing this and that, I'm naturally going to be defensive. But that doesn't mean that he's not doing what they said he's doing. I'm just naturally going to come to the defense first of my child because I don't know this teacher, but I know my child and I know how I raise him. But I know how they are too. But I'm deeply, deeply shocked at some of these moms, by the way, that are saying no.
Would you kill for your child?
No. No. I'm willing to do whatever it takes as long as it's legal.
I mean, it'd take a lot. Like, that's a big thing to do.
Would I kill for my kid?
Yeah.
Kill somebody?
Yeah. Oh gosh, I don't know. I don't know how to answer that.
If I
The correct answer is yes. Yes, you would.
don't, who will?
I almost died having them, so I'll kill for them.
Mama bear mode goes on real hard with me, so in the right circumstances, yeah, if I'm gonna save my kid's life, I'm gonna do it.
I'm not just gonna go out and randomly kill people.
Absolutely.
No.
Maybe? Is that an answer? Maybe.
Would you kill for your child to protect them?
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I don't think
Sorry for the language.
I would kill for my children, but I do think I would be mouthy enough that somebody might murder me standing up for my children.
Somebody was like physically trying to harm her, I would just start swinging. There'd be no words. We don't have time for that.
I don't think these things through when you do them, right? It's your mom instinct, your mama bear will come out.
If he was in danger, I would protect him, mama bear style.
Would you kill?
You know, some of the moms that say yes, that's the answer that I expect. But I'm trying to figure
your
out
child.
where in society did moms change on this mindset? That's very interesting to me because growing up, any mom I know, anybody that has children, that's automatic. You mess with my child, there's a problem. You know, it's almost like if another kid mess with my child, right? Not even just adults. Another kid mess with my child, I need to talk to the parents and figure out what's going on here, right? That's all. That should be our natural response to that. But it's not. Apparently in society today, I don't even understand it. I really don't. All right, let's get to some of this stuff. All right, yeah, this is a good one. That's a good one. All right. So, yeah, I know I don't really care about celebrities, right? I hope I've made that clear with the Taylor Swift stuff. I hope I've made that clear with the Will Smith and Jada and all that, you know, all that nonsense. That is nothing to me. I don't know why we put celebrities up here on a pedestal where, you know, we got to care about everything that they do in life when it's just normal stuff, right? I don't care about Will and Jada. You know, that's their life. That's what they decide to do. That's, you know, that's the bed they decide to lay in. You know, do I have thoughts on how women and men should act in public? to show respect for their relationship. Yeah, but it's not me. I don't care. I don't really care about them. Apparently, Waka Flocka is now supporting Trump. I guess that's a good thing. It's not I mean, congrats to him for finally waking up, I guess, and maybe he's been, hip a long time before this. But now he got the courage to speak up about it. But folks like me, back when Trump was running, 2016, we already said this from the beginning, right? And in 2020, when we tell y'all if Biden gonna get in here, everything's gonna be messed up. We try to tell y'all from the beginning. To me, this is too late. You're too late. I'm not saying I worship the dude Trump. I'm just, the policies were good, the economy was good, everything was good. Black folks complaining about the government ain't doing nothing for them. Trump was doing everything for y'all, man. Trump was doing everything. Y'all had no complaints when this dude was in, but yet y'all still found a way to complain. Because what? Mean tweets? Huh? He's mean on Twitter? Who cares? I don't get hyped when celebrities come out and say stuff like this because I've been saying it from the beginning. Is it a good thing? Yes. Does it have a following? Sure. I really wish people wouldn't base decisions based off what a celebrity does, right? I guess that's what I'm trying to get to here. You should have your own thoughts and opinions. Now, I like Waka Flocka so much that now that he supports Trump, now I can support Trump now. No, you should have your own way of thinking. Because if he came out tomorrow and said, I don't like Trump, then what? You know what I mean? You gonna fall the same way? It makes zero sense. I'm sorry. I don't get hype about this stuff, man. I really don't. I really don't. It doesn't make any sense. I'm happy, I guess, because people are starting to wake up. You're starting to wake up. Okay, thank you for waking up. But I've been saying this from the beginning. You want to cry about this and cry about that. Oh, Trump's this, Trump that. Anybody but Trump, right? That was everybody's reason for voting for Biden, right? 82 mil, right? Man can't even read on a podium, can't even stand up on a podium, can't even walk upstairs. Man got cue cards, can't even read off those. Man falling asleep in meetings with quality high-end personnel, presidents from other countries. Man falling asleep right there, falling asleep. Everybody's laughing at us. Everybody's laughing at us when we do this stuff, man. Everybody's laughing. Nobody takes us seriously. Congrats, Waka Flocka, for waking up, I guess. Congrats, sir. We'd like to have you, I guess. We'd like to have you. But to me, it's a little too late, if you ask me. So, I mean, I guess people are starting to jump on the Trump train. I don't know. It doesn't really make sense to me. Well, I mean, we need to get this dude out of office anyway. So, everybody was mad at Trump for this, mad at Trump for that. But y'all tell me what Biden has done that's right. As a matter of fact, tell me what Biden and Kamala has done. Tell me. I'm waiting. Kamala Harris is an affirmative action hire. That's all she is. I don't know what she does. Nobody knows where she is and what she does. Remember the whole wall kerfuffle? The whole wall, right? Everybody, this dude said he's gonna take the wall down. He going stop the funding for the wall. You got AOC running down there taking fake pictures of people in cages. Shut up. Just shut up. Just shut up. Just shut up. Oh, guess what's happening now? Since the border is out of control, right? See, y'all think just only like illegal migrants from Mexico is getting through to the border. Y'all are wrong. It's more than that. You got these little cells from different countries, Russia, China, people from Gaza, people from the Middle East coming in through the borders freely. Nobody stopped them. Nobody checking them. Then they getting citizenships. They getting bussed to hotels in New York. And now New York telling this folks, I don't know how people live in New York. I really don't. The New York mayor is over there telling folks that they need to possibly take some of these refugees in. Wrong. Would never happen. Y'all let them in. This is y'all problem. Oh, but now the wall, he waives 26 laws to rebuild the wall. Now we're rebuilding, and it's okay. Nobody's crying about the wall now. It's not even in the news. Nobody's crying about the wall now. The left is so backwards. I don't know how anybody's over there. I really don't. And it's just on a comment system. You don't got to be right. You don't got to be a conservative, but you got to be like, this doesn't make sense at all. You got to sit here and think as a whole adult, as a free thinking adult, a whole functioning adult. Some of y'all got families and kids. All of a sudden, this dude want to build the wall. Why? Because it's a problem. It's been a problem from the beginning. That's why Trump had it. The wall was getting the wall to be built in the first place. In the first place. That's why. In the first place. And he's the one that just stopped it. Kamala Harris was supposed to go down there and be responsible for the border. And is not. She's not. I mean, she's not. I don't know. I don't know if she's been down there. Maybe once. Maybe once, twice. And what happened? It's gotten worse and worse. Worse and worse. I mean, I feel for my Border Patrol agents out there, man. I really do. I really do feel for y'all. Because that's a lot of work. Imagine doing a job where this regime don't even back you. As a matter of fact, they want people to come in. Want y'all to come in. It don't make no sense. Y'all tell me. Anyone who, and you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? Anyone that has voted for Biden, I haven't heard from them at all. I haven't heard from them. They've been hiding. You know, I wanted to explain some of this stuff, but they can't be found anywhere. But apparently he got 82 million votes, but I can't find one, two to explain this. I can't find him at all. Where they at? Where y'all at? Help me understand. Help me understand, okay? Help me understand. Y'all got to help me out, okay? Now I got another stupid video here. Are we still saying Karens? Are we still saying that? Because if so, this is one of them right here. And these are the people that I got to deal with. They want to be in my mentions. They want to be in my DMs. They want to tweet at me real fast, right? They want to tweet at me real fast. This is the people I got to deal with. And I just don't understand because she looks like she's in her maybe 50s, 60s. I shouldn't be having this conversation with her because she's a whole adult. But the left can't be helped. They're mentally not here. Not here.
Is this a serious question? You're asking me if I truly think that the country is in a better place now than it was when Trump was president. Fuck yes, I do.
Sorry for the language.
Of course I fucking do. And of course Biden has spent much of his time cleaning up the shit that your fat fuck president, Nimrod stupid criminal, did to damage this fucking country for so many fucking years. And we're still cleaning up. Not only are we cleaning up governmentally.
Does this person have any idea what they're talking about? It has no idea what she's talking about. It has no idea. She literally makes zero sense. If you're telling me that you seriously think the country is in better shape now than it was from 2016 to 2020, you are just mentally lost. You can't be helped. There's no even talking to you about anything. But it's sad because people out here think like this. There are people out here that think that everything's good right now. When people can't even, they got to make a decision at the gas pump. Should I get gas or should I get groceries? Everything is inflated. You can't even buy a house right now without a 7.5, almost 8% interest rate. It's almost better if you just rent right now. Rent is a little bit more cheaper than a mortgage, depending on how you work the numbers and what you put down. It's crazy out here. Stuff's going up. You go get like 4 items in your grocery cart, you're already over 150. And people work hard every day. They're working hard when the government's taxing them, taking the money that we earn, taxing us, and then we left with a little bit of this, and then everything's so expensive, so we got to make decisions, especially if you got families out here.
And policy-wise, but we're cleaning up the shit on the streets because you racist fucks keep fucking everything, shooting everybody, and basically being...
Who is she talking about? Who is she talking about? Who's shooting everybody? Again, here they go again with the whole racist thing. Who's racist? She won't name it, right? You won't name it. You won't name the racist. Name them. You just throw out these buzzwords for people to get emotionally attached to the buzzwords and never actually explain anything. Shooting everybody? Who's shooting everybody? The last couple of mass shootings have been mostly liberal, mentally insane folks. But we won't address that.
being prejudiced against anybody who doesn't look like your white fucking skin and blue eyes. So do I think this country is in a better place than it was when Trump was president? Fucking yes, I do. You cannot change my mind. Don't even try, because the facts are there. Do some research, factual research, not opinion now, facts.
Yet she hasn't named one fact. Hasn't named one fact. She just throw out buzzwords. And people like this make the team, or people like this have accounts, followers, all people support them. They got thousands of followers. For people to go up there and say stuff like this. The country's better now than it was when Trump was in office. Y'all tell me, because this is the stuff that's going on right here. This is the stuff that's going on. I thought I would be done with this guy. I thought I would be. I really do. I thought I would be done. But here we are. Women and children. Actually, everybody. It used to be women. It's everybody. Men too. Everybody. Common sense is being attacked. Look at what I'm looking at here. What is this? Someone explain to me what this is. First of all, they got famous off TikTok. First of all, even for that, it's not even a woman. This is a whole dude. This is a whole dude right here. A whole dude entering woman's space and wins Woman of the Year. But I'm crazy. I'm the crazy one. I'm the crazy one. This whole dude is dressed up as a woman, playing a woman, not an actual woman, not an actual woman. It's not a woman. This is a dude. I'm going to say it again. It's not a woman. It's a dude. It's not a woman. It's a dude. Woman of the Year. Ladies, I can only say so much on behalf of y'all. I really do. Because God created women and made them beautiful. They have specific roles, things that they do, things that they're supposed to do for society, for the human race. God created them with a purpose. I'm not a woman. I'll never be one. Get dudes out here saying that they can have babies and all sorts of stuff. Biological men can have babies. No, just because you cut your hair off, okay, and get surgery to make yourself look like a dude, okay, doesn't mean you're a dude. Just because you dress up and put a dress on and some heels, put some makeup, do something with your hair, whatever, and now you get to be Woman of the Year. But things are better though. The last lady said things are better. The last lady said things are better. This is the stuff that's going on out here. This is the stuff that's going on out here. Okay? This is the stuff that's going on. It's legit insane. Oh, it gets better. Oh, we're gonna get it gets better. Take a look. Take a look. Take a look. I'm just talking to y'all this morning. I'm just talking to y'all this morning. Take a look. That's a dude. Okay?
Talk to people.
That's a dude. Okay? And hold on, let me get the caption. I forgot to read the caption. It says, I guess this person's name is Danny Laidley. I don't know how to say it, but it's a dude. Maxim magazine, by the way. Okay? Maxim magazine. Added to the hottest 100 woman.
Talk to people. I was in the 1.8% of transgender people who hid it from the world. Be vulnerable. Find some people who you can trust, who you can talk to, and they'll support you. And invariably, everything will be okay.
I told my truth, which was, to help Dad out and tell her story the best way that I could.
I can only say so much on women's behalf, but I need women to step up. I need women to say more. Women, y'all gotta be louder. Y'all can't have this. This can't be happening. You got just biological men taking up spaces. Y'all spaces. Winning Women of the Year, 100, the hottest 100 women. It's a whole dude. Competing in sports, going to women's bathrooms, doing all sorts of stuff. But stuff is better under Biden, right? That's what the last lady told me. That's what she said. We can't have this. Stuff is insane. And people are not going to like what I have to say. They're not. They're not going to like what I have to say. It's an attack on women. It's an attack on kids. It's an attack on youth. The youth now, and I'm speaking like high school, college educated, or college attending. I don't even know if it's educated anymore, folks. They're all confused. They don't know what's talking about, and they're just getting fed this stuff on social media. But meanwhile, me and you, we say stuff like that. This ain't right, and now we're a little crazy. People can't even explain what they're trying to say. They just say buzzwords. They just say stuff that don't make any sense at all. And people support this.
Any modern day examples about white privilege?
When Black women are pregnant and
I'm start over. Let's start over.
Any modern day examples about white privilege?
When Black women are pregnant and they're like in the delivery, when they're in delivery rooms, they're often taken less serious because of the idea that Black people have like a higher pain tolerance.
Where does he get that information from? Where are we getting this information? Who will tell these people this? People are literally just making stuff up. Everything is backwards. We are in a bizarro world. Bizarro world. Because Black folks have a high pain tolerance. Who's telling these people this? Where does he get that from? Where is he getting this from? No one's ever told me that. As a matter of fact, this is the first time watching this video. Is the first time I've ever heard anything like that.
They're often taken less serious because of the idea that Black people have like a higher pain tolerance. It's generally like, oh, that woman, she'll be fine. She's just, it's just normal things. But if you search it up, Black women's maternal health compared to white women's maternal health, there's a very vast difference.
Any modern...
Again, it just baffles me that people are just making stuff up. It makes no sense at all. It literally makes no sense. Where are they getting this from? Where are they getting this stuff from? I don't know. I really don't know at all. I really don't know because it's ludicrous. That's all it is. It's ludicrous. Now, we get into this whole. I'm getting to kind of the racial aspect of this. I just want to know why this is okay, but if the roles were reversed, if a white person were to say what this coach says, it would be all heck would be breaking loose. Everybody would be jumping to social media, and all the woke athletes, the woke Holly weirdos, the woke politicians would be like, "This is what's wrong with this country. The racism is still here. Systemic racism is everywhere." But when black folks or any other person of color, which I actually hate that term, it's just saying it's the same thing as colored people. Y'all just be getting swindled out here. Yeah, I hate the term colored people, but then if somebody says people of color, that's okay. It's literally the same thing. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Can't convince me otherwise. That's the same thing. But why does this coach get to say it? Okay, this coach gets to say it, but let a white person say, let a white person say what she said. But listen to what she says.
If you look at my team, we're pretty much the United Nations. I have the first Indian woman to ever play at the Power Five. I have kids who are Nigerian and kids who are Dominican and kids who are Mexican and kids who are run-of-the-mill white.
What does run-of-the-mill white mean? What does that mean?
Because they're still there too. But no, so I think it's really important that, and my mom is white, just so no one is offended. My mom is a white woman from the Berkshires, very white, okay? If you look.
So that makes it okay for you to speak about white people like that. See, I don't understand. All you had to do it's so simple. It's really simple to not be an idiot. But that was done on purpose. People don't realize, you got to listen to what people say. That comment was done on purpose, right? Run-of-the-mill white people. If I was a white parent, right, and I had my child playing for that team, out of here. Again, I would let my child make the decision, but that's an insult. That's an insult. And she saved it for the end. And then she tried to cover it up by saying, "Oh, well, my mom's white, so I can say stuff like this." No, that's actually pretty racist. The way to not be an idiot is to say, "I have a very diverse team and we look forward to the season. And I'm proud of our coaching staff for making our team very diverse." No one would care. That's how you say that. No one would care. But instead, you got to make a spectacle. You got to make it about you. You got to make a whole woke political point. And you got to say stupid stuff like run-of-the-mill white. Oh, but because your mom is white, you can say insulting things. But let a black person say it. Right? Let a black person say something like that. Everybody would be going crazy. Everybody would be going crazy. I don't understand why why black folks don't get the same, or whatever. People of color can say whatever they want and not get in trouble for it at all. I should have said this earlier when I was speaking on Israel. All right. One of the reasons why, you see what it says at the top here, Black Lives Matter Los Angeles. They support Palestine. And if you listen to anything that Black Lives Matter has ever said, they don't mean anything that they say. And they support everything that's anti-American. They do. 100%. No ifs, ands, or buts about anything that's not American, they support. And we're going to listen to good old Patrisse Cullors. This is back in 2015, by the way. This was back in 2015. Good old Patrice, because they're Marxists. They're trained Marxists. They've even admitted it. These people have no interest for black folks or anybody else in this country but them and leftist politicians, so they can feed them money and put money in their pocket. They don't care about you. They don't care about your family. They don't care about anything for this country. It's a scam. Black Lives Matter. That's what it should be called.
The other thing I'll say is Palestine is our generation South Africa.
But that means absolutely nothing.
And if we don't step up boldly and courageously to end the imperialist project that's called Israel, we're doomed. And I think that I had learned about.
What does Black Lives Matter have to do with anything foreign policy-wise? Nothing. She don't know what she's talking about. Look at her stupid face. Look at her stupid face. She don't know what she's talking about. She's being told what to say. She's being told exactly what to say. And this was in 2015. Look where we at today. This was in 2015 when I told y'all to not support these people. I told y'all, do not support anything that these guys want to do. Oh, well, I like the title Black Lives Matter, but, I don't support them. No, it's the same thing. You used to have a dude on here on my Twitter page all the time, just constantly yapping about Black Lives Matter. This is poor for our people in this country, blah, blah, blah. Meanwhile, he got a $1,000 cell phone tweeting at me that it's so bad for black folks on a $1,500 cell phone. It's so bad for black folks. So bad. These people never cared about you. They don't intend to care about you. It's not even about you. It's about to get your money, get your support, and give that money funded to some kind of left organization or leftist politician or some kind of radicalized organization overseas. She don't know what she's talking about. She's being told what to say. I don't understand how y'all don't.
Palestine for a long time. I'd known about it, been wanting to travel, and I was really, really grateful when the Dream Defenders asked me to come on the delegation. But nothing would have prepared me for the level of militarization and the level of violence that we would.
She doesn't know what she's talking about. She's making this all up.
Witness those 10 days inside of Palestine. Nothing would have prepared me for the ways in which we witness people's terror. People live in terror on a daily basis. And nothing would have prepared me for how much clarity I would have on why we have to be a part of Palestinian solidarity.
What? All right, y'all tell me what you guys took out of that. Tell me what you understood about what she just said. Tell me what you understood, because it was a bunch of nothing. It was a bunch of nonsense. Okay? It makes no sense at all. They think you are stupid. At the end of the day, they think you're stupid. Listen, man, I thank y'all for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. It's been too long. I'll be better. But you know how life gets, but I'll be better. I appreciate y'all so much for just hearing me rant. I'm gonna put this on the YouTube page. People can watch later. I'm gonna upload it as an episode, but it's there on the live too. Again, I'm on Twitch now. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Facebook, and I'm on YouTube. I got Instagram too, so find me on there. But and then we get the whole thing with finding the Speaker of the House. I'll say this, and I'll say this now. I support Byron. That's who I support. Let me see if I can find him. Where is it? I support Byron Donalds. Actually, I wanted Jim Jones, but I don't think he's going to get in. But Byron Donalds for Speaker of the House. But this is just to tell you how backwards the government is. They can't even elect a Speaker of the House because you got too many rhinos and too many lefty weirdos up there that don't care about the country at all. They just care about their agenda. They want to keep giving money to these other countries and not to us. All that money to Ukraine makes no sense, and you all know it. Jim Jordan should have been up there. I think I said Jim Jones earlier. Jim Jordan. They don't want him. Matt Gaetz is over here trying to be the voice of the people. Shout out to him. Byron Donalds, I support you, man. I hope he gets up in there. And we got to stop what's going on in the government. We got to stop all this nonsense. We got to put our country first. Sorry, it is what it is. My thing is, anybody who threatens this country or any of our allies, it's on. Got to build our military back up. We got dudes in the military, putting on makeup, all sorts of other stuff. Other countries are laughing at us. And then meanwhile, the White House can't even pick a Speaker of the House. And I don't know when they're going to do it. And then we got a whole another government shutdown looming. I mean, it's just a whole bunch of stuff going on, man. But listen, y'all stay safe out there, okay? Please do. You guys are awesome. Thank you for the support. Thank you for subscribing, liking, and sharing. Thank you for coming with me with this live. Again, I'm gonna start doing more. And then I'm gonna upload this to the channel as a video, so y'all can watch later. Y'all can always go back and watch it later. I can leave your comments and feel free to engage and talk and speak and give me some topics y'all want to hear me talk about. Thank y'all so much. I really appreciate it. Again, please share, like, subscribe, and share. Let everybody know. Let the homies know. Let the homies know about the channel. And y'all just pay attention to what's going on out here. And y'all take care and be safe. Just pay attention to what's going on out here. Thank y'all again. I appreciate it so much.